Oh, fucking wind, dude. Blowing my shit. What's up, Loosh? What's going on, man? What's up, Edwin? What's going on, dude? Yeah, another fucking day, yeah. Yeah, I just got done doing DoorDash and Lyft today, so had some weird instances. I went to Taco Bell and some guy was like standing right in my parking spot where I wanted to pull in, and he was trying to put his bags in there, and he was talking to his girl, and I did a little tap beep, I guess that escalated, into something, and he was trying to say something to me. I rolled down my window. I was like, what's your problem? I was like, this is my spot, you're in my way. He's like, you could have been more patient, but that guy was sitting there for a while, And all of a sudden, like, his girl, like, called me a bitch and all that, and dude's like, you gonna fight me? I was like, no, I ain't doing that, dude. I'm trying to do my job. So, he said he was doing DoorDash too, so, like, I was like saying, go do your DoorDash as well, pretty much. Fucking pathetic, Can't sleep. I mean, I just got home, so I was doing some Lyft tonight. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have been more patient, I guess, but the dude was standing right on my parking spot, I wanted to pull in. He's trying to act tough in front of his girl or some shit. It's pathetic. This life is so pointless. Yeah, can be, man. Yeah, I don't. I mean, that's not his parking spot. Like, everyone pays taxes for those parking spots at Taco Bell. I mean, he only had 2 small Taco Bell bags, and he was talking to his girl, like, it looked like, too. He was opening the door wide open. He was standing right on the parking spot where a car is supposed to park, Yeah, I know, man. That guy didn't have to be that way, I was like, something. Yeah, I wasn't even mad at the person that like that, I did a little tap beep because I was gonna pull in, And the guy was saying some shit, rolled down the window, and he was trying to say some shit, but I couldn't hear him because my windows were up. And I rolled down the window. I was like, what's your problem, Yeah, when other people got things to do, right, exactly. I mean, he was doing things too, I guess, but something, ain't it? And then I guess I had another incident tonight where I had my flashers on. I was like kind of in the street. I guess I could have parked on the side, but this cop pulled me over. Now, he didn't pull me over. He was behind me. He stopped and he was telling me, like, you are in the middle of the road. You're obstructing the vehicles. And there was hardly any cars out there, There was only 2 cars that were passing me, and I had my flashers on. And then, like, the people came out and they saw, like, I was like, the people that I was going to pick up saw that, and they thought I got in something serious shit. But no, I mean, I guess I had to pull in the parking lot, and there was no way I had to back up and stuff. It was tight. In that fucking bar. Yeah, you should. I know when I was, had, like, bags, I would hurry up to get in my car, Open the door wide fucking open, standing right on a parking spot. Wanna be tough guys, you know? Trying to act tough in front of his girl, and his girl had to be involved and say, "You're a bitch, you're this." I was laughing, you know? I was like, go do your job. Yeah, I mean, the only reason it escalated was because I did a little tap on. I honked the horn a tiny bit, you know? Wasn't like, like that. I was like, beep, kind of thing like that. Solution, I mean, if there's something that you're capable of doing to help you in this life, but I guess we're all doomed. We're all gonna be in the grave, you know? So. Yeah. Wannabe people in the Midwest, I guess. Bad drivers tonight, too. Like, that's why I gotta be careful. I'm doing this late at night. So, but it was good though. I made decent money with DoorDash and Lyft, so it wasn't too bad. It's been a week since your last smoke. Damn, man. Hopefully, I'm not that type of person that makes you want to smoke if you're trying to quit or something. Positive, Steve. Yeah, that was the cop. Hey, what are you doing up late at night? Black pillar? You're not supposed to be up late at night obstructing traffic like these construction workers are trying to fix the road and you're in the fucking way. You're coughing up tar? That happened to me before. Yeah, I'm cutting back too, to be honest. I want to try to run a marathon again, so I ran like 5 miles today. It was nice out during the day. So I'm trying to do the same thing. I think the issue with me is like it's just very isolating here and it gets so cold at times and it's like a cope, you know? Because I wasn't like this when it was warmer when I moved here. I was able to quit better. I was able to go outside and stuff, you know, but now it's just hard. Yeah, it can be a joke at times when you do too much of it. Yeah. Yep. And then like you do too much of it and consequences can happen, or you do it too much, you become too bored, you know? So givers. Yeah, I mean, the kid's not guaranteed to give to their parents. That's for sure. It's not guaranteed. I mean, it's up to the kids if they want to give, I guess. I don't lock my door. I mean, I might go outside again, so I'll lock my door when I'm not going out there no more. So, yeah, because you can give a lot and people take advantage of that too much, you know? How you live in the Midwest too? Yeah, I guess so. We don't lock the doors with that. Yeah, yep. I mean, I feel like you shouldn't be selfish when you have children now, because you're bringing a life over there in this world. Yeah, it is cold as shit, man. I don't like it. I'm planning on moving out of here in 4 months. Just makes my mental health kind of not good, you know. Yeah, the cost of living's better than where I'm from in Pennsylvania, but it just isn't worth it with my health, you know. Yeah, next Jesus or Santa. Yeah, man. that are not thinking reality. I mean, I'm more a pessimistic thinker, but I try to be realistic and not think too pessimistic, because I feel like if you think too pessimistic, it's not realistic. So, I mean, I think when my depression hits, I'm more pessimistic, but when I'm like this, it's not. I try to be realistic most of the time about stuff. But I have my biases on things, though. Going to Germany, that would be cool, man. That'll be nice, right? It'd be a good transition. Definitely a lot of things to see there, especially Berlin. Be kind of cool. So optimistic. I mean, I don't really view it as like pessimistic or optimistic. It's just survival. So yeah, receive. Yeah, right. Should receive things to help them with their future. They should receive like good providers, like them from the mom and dad, and they should receive emotional support from both the parents. Should have good nurturing too, and a lot of other things. So neutral, I mean, surviving kind of comes with both. There's pain involved, and I guess like you get the good, because you can't have the bad without the good, I guess. But not everyone can adapt in this life, and survival may be harder for others. Yeah, be a giver. Yeah, can't be too much of a giver. People take advantage of it. I mean, I was kind of like a pushover when I was younger, because guess I was a fear of conflict when things like I didn't like, so I was kind of like that too. Damn, I had to pay rent since you were 13. That's pathetic, man. Your parents should try to increase their income so they wouldn't let you do it all, especially at a young age. That's pathetic, man. Like, if people are going to have children, then they should be financially prepared. If they're not financially prepared and they have children, that's all on them. Yeah, pure takers. Yeah, that isn't right. I mean, you say you give them something, they should give you something in return. That isn't right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's nothing wrong with being in physical shape. I mean, I'm in pretty good physical shape myself. Um, but I guess like when these people that are physically in shape try to be toxic with their self improvement, trying to shove it in their face, and they don't want to be so top tier physically in shape, and that's not good. Should be for yourself. Yeah, you have family similar to Butters. Yeah, that ain't good, man. Yeah, don't regret it. I mean, yeah, you don't. You don't have to like your parents. Yeah, expect things from you. Yeah, it's even worse when it's like unrealistic expectations. That's a lot of people. Yep. I guess something I gotta be better with is like my credit card use. I gotta stop doing that. Something I gotta. Yeah, I gotta increase my income. That's probably the issue, but I feel like I gotta cut back on the credit card use. Yeah, copes can become not copes when they get too boring, I guess, right? They don't hit the same no more. Yeah, I mean, I feel like euthanasia would be good for people that go through unnecessary pain and suffering that just makes them worse and decreases their quality of life, you know? Yeah, I feel that, man. Yeah, day by day of this stuff. Yeah, it's not good to have a family like that, man. It really isn't. It's terrible. I don't get what's up with these parents. I mean, not all of them are bad, but there's like the ones that you have. There's a lot of them out there. It's pretty common. Yeah, something, man. Yeah, yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like these parents need to prioritize their children when they have kids. A lot of them prioritize like themselves, and they're too selfish. You know what I mean? Paint and drink. Yeah, I feel that, man. Nothing wrong with like painting, you know. Nothing wrong with a drink here and there. Yeah, I know. He said he's a Christian. I mean, I don't care if he believes in God, if he believes in it. I mean, I always thought he believed in God anyways. He just hated him, you know. I mean, that's on him, you know. I guess. Yeah, expecting their children to fix their life on their own, you know, it's just I think they're lazy. Those type of parents, they're just pure laziness. That's what I think. Yeah, they should try to put in the best effort as possible to go above and beyond to give their kids a quality of life. So, yeah, I mean, there's got to be evidence of that, though, man. I need to see evidence. I have parents. I mean, I don't like my parents, though. So, I don't like my mom. I haven't seen her in a couple of years, and don't get along with my dad no more. So, I live somewhere far away from them. What's up, Vibe Pulse? Oh man, Rohi. Yep. Makes you wonder if Jesus did all that to his disciples. I want evidence that God is real. I mean, physical evidence, not just by faith. I'm from Pennsylvania. You'll take care of Jesus, Rohi. Go take care of him. He'll resurrect for you. Yeah, I want physical evidence. I mean, if there's no physical evidence, I'm not gonna believe it. What's up, symptoms of reality? What's up, man? I don't know what you mean by that. Physical evidence of logic. I mean, the evidence of logic is my brain. It's my thinking. I don't understand that question. Yeah, I don't like insomnia either. I mean, I just came back home from doing Lyft, so that's why I'm kind of. Yeah, Jesus will give you all the physical contact you need if you are touch starved. I appreciate that, Heart. What you doing? Let Jesus touch you. I mean, I dream about that every day, but I realize it's not real. Yeah, my brain. Yep, that's where my thinking comes from, and where your thinking comes from, and everyone else in this chat. I don't know if God is real for sure or not real for sure, but there needs to be evidence, and I don't think there is a God, so that's what it is. You're a genius. Oh man. Yeah, waiting for the second coming of Jesus. I'll be coming for Jesus. Yeah, because there's evidence that your brain makes you think. Without your brain, you're not going to be able to think. You won't be able to have the logic that you have. I don't know where I want it, to be honest with you, Rohi. Yeah, there's no evidence of a God. There's no evidence of Jesus. Nuke the U.S.? I mean, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Yeah, like, how else am I gonna have thoughts? Like, without a brain, I wouldn't have any thoughts. Um, Talking about Jesus and God or something, I guess. Well, when you're unconscious, your thoughts are not there because your brain is not activated anymore. That's when you don't have thoughts, you can't think, you don't have memories. Yeah, I don't believe in free will, man. Doesn't make sense. Like, if everyone had free will, we would choose to, uh, like, not have bad lives, for example. But that's not reality. God's real for sure, then where's the evidence? Yeah. Which Jesus, though, Rohi? The black Jesus or the white Jesus you let in you? Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, there's no proof. That makes me think God isn't real. And I just don't think God is real. Jesus isn't real. It's just something man made for people to figure out the world back in the days, you know. But when science came along and started to prove like things about this life, then science took over, you know. No, it's not active when I'm unconscious. I guess, like, if you are knocked unconscious, I guess, but when you're unconscious, it's just not working, you know. All right, that's fine. I'd rather stay in the dirt, dude. Yeah, I mean, I'm not an optimistic person. That's part of my channel. I'm a pessimistic YouTuber. If people can't handle it, then that's all on you, you know? I try to think realistic and see positives, you know, but I'm a pessimistic thinker. It's how I think. Yeah, right? I guess I would be flying too if I had free will. Have faith. I mean, that's all you can do. You just have faith that you think God is real, you know. But faith isn't evidence, though. That's hope. Big black Jesus. There you go, man. That's your that's your lover there. How can you still breathe? I mean, it does. I guess certain parts of your brain are unconscious, but you're still like alive in a way. But when you're fully unconscious, then you're done. You know, you don't have thoughts. You can't breathe anymore. For example, you can't think. So yeah, that's his acronym, Black Jesus. If you want to ask Jesus for a BJ, he'll do it. Sandy machine. Reference from what? Faith. I mean, faith is hope, man. Faith isn't evidence. Doesn't translate to your intelligence. I mean, I'm not the most intelligent person, man. My forehead's just big because my hairline's going back because I'm getting older, and uh, I guess like I was born with a bigger forehead. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense, man. I don't know what you're trying to say. When you're fully unconscious, you can't think, nothing works, you know? I guess what you're talking about here, you're not fully unconscious. You're still conscious in a way. It, what you're saying doesn't make sense to me. I'm all right. A bong? I haven't smoked a bong in a long time, man. I don't smoke weed no more. What's up, Anthony? What's going on, man? Okay, so a brain is not. Yeah, it is equal to a thought. Yes, it is equal to a thought. I don't know where you're trying to get here. Yeah, I feel that, man. It's hard to deal with this life when, like, things don't go your way and uh, bad things keep happening. You know, you don't deserve that, man. For my age, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just genetics, you know? I don't care, man. Yeah. I don't know if we're all gonna make it, man. We're all gonna go to the grave at some point. Yeah, something. I mean, no matter if you have thoughts, you're thinking and things like that, and your brain is activated. When it's not activated, you won't have thoughts. I mean, that's that. Direction. I mean, need to ask Jesus to find my way home because I'm lost. Yeah, I told you, man. Like, when you're fully unconscious, you're done. When you're you're when you're conscious, but you're conscious, but you're not fully unconscious. Like, it's just that's what it is. When you're at the gym, yeah, it does feel pointless, you know. You're just trying to be in shape or just trying to get some dopamine rush. I mean, working hard doesn't necessarily mean like you will shine, man. Um, Happy B Day, I guess. I mean, if you want to work hard at something that gives you like benefits and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? But you can work hard, you may not get something, you know? With faith, nah, I don't believe everything is possible, man. I don't believe that. Yeah, because most people are gonna die a painful death, unfortunately. It's messed up. Yeah, I do know what logic is, yes. It's how you think when you're thinking and stuff. Attitude. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I hope you don't die a painful death, but it could possibly happen. I mean, that's the same thing for me and everyone else. I mean, my attitude is fine, man. Yeah, like logic that are sound thoughts. Yeah, being illogical isn't the best thinking. Yeah, because there's a lot of toxic and hostile people. You know, you can't help everybody. Yeah, got a lot of positives here. I mean, I guess so. I guess I am illogical. You know, I'm not always the most logical person. I guess I just have to agree to disagree with you, man. And keep going back and forth. Yeah, I mean, you don't even know what great is. You don't even know what bad is when you didn't exist. Yeah, it looks like it, man. We had good conversations on there. We should do a live stream again sometime. Kind of cool, right? Yeah, we'll just have to schedule it. Have to schedule it again. Maybe learn some basic philosophy. I mean, I know some philosophical things, but I'm not the most philosophical person out there. Yeah, yep. Not by their actions. They just say things. Say, "Oh, I'll help the poor and needy," but they don't seem to put in the action to do it. Yeah, I mean, there is no cure for autism and PTSD. Yeah, man. I guess all you could do with autism, you just try to mask and you try to learn behaviors from other neurotypicals so you can uh, not get treated like garbage from them, these normies, um, and things like that. Yeah, PTSD is terrible, man. Not good to have. Yeah, more harder. Yeah. Yep. It's harder to keep employment when you have autism. It's harder to uh, make friends when you have autism, or even like a partner or something. Um, it depends where you're at on the spectrum and all those things, because you could still do well in this life with autism, but when you have autism, it's guaranteed a struggle. That's what it is. Thanks, TR1. I feel the same for you. Yeah, I mean, I don't think cops are always the bad people, though, man. I think there's ones that do their job, but there is crooked cops out there. I'll admit that. They're not always bad people. And there's a lot of them. There's a good amount of cops that abuse their power too, you know. So I'm not totally against police, really. Yeah, man, it's possible. I mean, I'm gonna try to move there like end of July, early August. Be kind of cool. I mean, if we don't be roommates like this year, we can do it the year after that, you know? We could still hang out, you know? Yeah, there is wicked cops out there. I'm not gonna deny that. Yeah, there isn't good cops, but I think there's a good amount of good cops too. And they get like a bad name also. They're just doing their job. It's very stressful, that shit too, being a cop. What's that, Francis? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that job either, but it's ironic because I went to college and did criminal justice, and I was thinking about being a cop, but that wouldn't be a good idea, to be honest, because I'm not good under pressure and stress. So I didn't know what to do when I was in school. So, some bars you got there, man. Yeah, that's not good, man. How long's it been since you had a job? You had a job last? Oh, thanks, Dragon. Damn, 2 years. 4 months for you? That's not good, man. You've been in interviews and stuff. Um, I guess like all kinds of things. Yeah, you gotta keep looking. Yeah, it's all you can do if you're trying to get like work, right? I mean, it could be the area you live in. May not be the best job market. May have a high unemployment rate where there's more people than jobs. So, could be. What kind of experience do you have, Anthony? Like, I know you worked at a warehouse. Did you work anywhere else? Yeah, I mean, that's what they're trying to do, make the robots do all the work, but you never know. Like, that may not be a good thing for humans, too. 4 to 5 years warehouse experience. Have you tried applying for warehouse jobs? Hmm. Yeah, that's something else, man. Yeah. Feel like we already in a zombie apocalypse. Yeah, maybe it's something at the interview. Maybe these interviewers are shallow when they interview you, Anthony. Possibly. That isn't right. Could be. Could be that. It could be the job market. It could be all kinds of things, I guess. Stabbing records. Is that you have a criminal record from that? Like that ain't good. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, pawns move first. Yeah, I guess you could work for Allied Universal if they are hiring. I think they hire anybody because I worked for them, but I didn't like it. So, hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's probably a bunch of things why it's possible, maybe hard to get a job. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you should be able to get like a simple warehouse job, you know? Nah, I'm a German American. Nah, not necessarily. You don't need a guard card. I did security without a guard card. I mean, there when you have a guard card, you get paid more though. My one friend's trying to be an armed security. Like he's trying to get out of like warehouse work, and he's trying to get into that. So yeah, I mean, guess you could do the gig work. I mean, like the DoorDash and all that, or freelance. So what's up, couple of beers? What's going on, man? What's up, the Saya? Yeah, I guess it depends on where you live at too. Some areas can be too competitive than others. Yeah, selling stuff can work. I guess it could. Yeah, there is definitely a lot of ways to make money. A lot of ways. Next few months. Yeah, I mean, hopefully in the next few months you're able to get something, man. You make some sort of money, right? Hopefully that happens within that time frame. Yeah, sometimes like I feel that way. It'll be ceased to exist sometimes. But I mean, I guess it's just the process of how I'm gonna die is the problem. Like death isn't really like something I'm concerned about. It's just how I'm gonna die, I guess. Yeah, I mean, hopefully you're able to get something, man. Hopefully you're not cooked with that. You know, I feel like I feel like you should be able to get some sort of manual labor job. Yeah, I feel that couple of beers. I get tired of it too. Get tired of dealing with people. I had to deal with some weirdo today at doing DoorDash. So it's just something else. What happened? So I was coming up to Taco Bell, and basically I was trying to get in this parking spot, and this guy was like putting his Taco Bell bags in there, and he was opening his door wide open. He was standing in a parking spot that was empty, and he was waiting kind of long. So I was trying to let him know that I'm gonna pull in. I beeped a little bit, I'm like beep, like that, and he went in his car and then he rolled down his window. He tried to say some stuff, but I didn't hear him because my windows were up. So then I pulled in my spot and I rolled down my window. I was like, "What's your problem, man? Like, I just wanted to pull in the parking spot." And he's like, "You could have been a little patient." And I guess I could have, but this guy was kind of taking too long, you know? And basically, he wanted to fight me or something. And his girlfriend was in the passenger seat. And I guess he was trying to act tough around her, trying to feel like he's a big, strong man or something. And then they were saying all this talk, and I was ready to go back to Taco Bell, and his window was still down, and his girlfriend called me a bitch and all this stuff. It was just stupid, you know? I wasn't even mad at them like that. It was just, they were just unhinged, kind of. Guess, like, when I did that beep, I guess that kind of pissed them off, but, you know. Guess I could have been a little more patient, but it was just, that guy was just taking kind of long, you know? Yeah, so that was that. I mean, yeah, fucking people fucking out in public, I guess. And I just can't wait to get out of South Dakota. I don't like living here. Despite the cost of living, it's affordable. I don't like it at all. Just, it's too isolating. It's just, I can't stand the shit. Yeah, I feel that couple beers. I know you told me there's some shitheads in Arizona too. So, yeah, they're everywhere, I guess. Yeah, not everyone. Yeah, most people are douchey. That's for sure. And something about the Midwest, they seem to always be so passive aggressive, and that's everywhere, obviously too. But that's like their conversations. Like they're either super friendly with you, or they just are passive aggressive. That is what it is here. And I'm not used to this. I'm from Pennsylvania, like the Philly area. So yeah, man. I mean, if I when I'm moving to Arizona, we'll hang out more or something. Yeah, I believe Nebraska is very similar to that too. It's in the Midwest, you know. So, I mean, South Dakota to me is just something else too. I was looking up that shit on Google. They say they're like the Minnesota nice or something. That's what they're like. These people. That's a good interpretation of them. Like I'm so used to like people that are like douchey in a way where they're just blunt and they say it in your face. You know, they're not like passive aggressive and they are not playing games, you know. So, where do you think the world is headed? I think it's becoming more dystopian in a lot of ways, like socially and as the dating scene and the economy as well. But I feel like the economy may crash, but I don't know if it's gonna be uh, good for people. You know, you might stay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, man. I mean, if you stay, then you'll see me more, so we'll hang out too. So it's understandable. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stressful trying to figure out where you want to live too. Like if it's out of state, it's kind of stressful. I mean, when I was homeless, I was kind of stressed out where I wanted to go. I kind of feel the same now, but I kind of feel more level-headed and I kind of know what I want. So, World War III, yeah, I think that's going to happen, but I don't know when it's going to happen though. I think it's just inevitable that we're going to have World War III. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll be too old for fighting in World War III, Anthony. I don't think I'll be like at that age to fight. I didn't say nothing about you, Francis. Oh. Yeah, Anthony lives in Arizona too. A couple of beers. He lives down there. Intelligence? No, I mean, I don't think intelligence always means success, though. There's a lot of intelligent people that don't get that success, uh, like conforming, for example. Like some intelligent people would like to conform like other people, so not all of them can achieve it, I guess. But there is intelligent people that can be successful, though. I mean, it really stems from luck, I guess, and I guess it stems from like what you're fortunate with and things like that. Do you believe other people are real? Yeah, I think people are real, man. Because my brain is activated and it's conscious, and I know that people are real. Without the brain, then nothing is real. I mean, I don't. I know I don't control the world. That's for sure. I don't have that power. That's like God you're talking about. And I don't think that exists. Yeah, exactly. And Einstein wasn't very successful, like during his life too. Right. Yep. Got a point. Where are you trying to, like, say if you do move somewhere a couple of beers, where would you like to move? I'm kind of curious. I read your message, man. I answered your question, I think. And I don't believe in astral projection now. Yeah, I feel like it is hard in Phoenix too. But I just feel like the Midwest is just harder because everyone's clicky and they're in groups and they're established their friendships. Like if you lived in Phoenix, you live in like LA or New York City, like you have more opportunities since there's more people and they're more willing to socialize, but it's still not easy because they're shallow, they can be superficial and status oriented a lot of times. So I mean that's what I think with that too. What that's cool, man. That's all the other side of the world. That's cool. Back east, like somewhere warm in the east, or like kind of like mild weather. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning Maryland. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll say. Maryland's like a decent state. Definitely not Baltimore like we were talking about before, but maybe you could live near like DC, possibly. Kind of have more of an urban, but live a little outside, like the outskirts, so you're not dead in the city. Yeah, there is a lot of lonely people out there. Yep. Yeah, it's unfortunate, and they don't deserve that either. What's Hemi Sink? What's that? Rather live in the woods? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I mean, we should just all live in nature in a way. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could be everywhere, I guess, too, but I don't think Phoenix is big, though. Phoenix, I feel like Phoenix, you have more opportunity to meet others, but it's just more like shallow and status more, and I mean, I guess it can be harder too because, you know, like other things. I think when you live in a small town, it's harder. It's a lot harder in a small town. Yeah, I like the warm weather. I like that. I always want to live somewhere like that, and um, yeah, I mean, I'll have my problems there. I'll be stressed out there, obviously, but I don't think it's gonna impact me as much as here. This place really impacts me in ways. Synchronized left and right brain. Hmm, that's interesting. Hmm. Helps you like relax and meditate. Probably the audio is kind of like relaxing. I guess that you hear. It activates like signals in the brain to make you relax. I guess. All right, let's smoke a very late night cig, I guess. So, I think another thing about Arizona is I've been looking up the nature there. It just looks very nice there too. Be something different to see, I guess. Almost went out there and tried to lock myself in. Shit. Yeah, I mean, you be real with majority of people, they're gonna not be around you. You know, that's what that is. Yeah, need to get out of the Midwest. I need more of a faster pace of living too. This is too slow. It's just, I don't like that shit. People drive too slow here too because the speed limits are so low. I mean, there's good things about South Dakota too, but it's just not. I just can't stand it here. Always talk about all the time because I'm so like isolated. I have nothing else to think about. I hate that shit too. Like when you overthink, you like ruminate, you're stuck, like isolated too much. It's like you have these repeated thoughts all the fucking time and it just won't end, you know? Yeah. Another on hang out with strangers. I've done that a lot of times. You can have better times with strangers than like your friends at times too. Yeah. That's not good, man. Hopefully you're able to get a job, you know? So yeah, everyone is asleep where I'm at too. I'm smoking, you know. I'm sleeping in, so I don't have nothing to really worry about. Damn, abandoned house. Damn, that sounds pretty cool, man. Probably pretty scary in there too, right? Thanks, Dragon. That's another cool thing too, like exploring new places and trying to see what's out there. That's always a cool thing, you know. Yeah, I've been smoking since I was like 19. So my grandpa, he passed away recently. He smoked since he was 10. He smoked till he's 94. So I'm trying not to like smoke that much because I want to do a marathon. So yeah, it's probably not like Philly, but it's decent enough though. I'll take it. Phoenix is a lot more fast paced than this shit where I'm at. So yeah, high crime rate. Yeah, that isn't good either. That's why I was looking up too. It made me disinterested when I saw that. And Houston's similar with that too. And their job market isn't that good. Houston's crime rate's up there too. Damn, my phone's is at 2%, so it might end very soon. Yeah, it was very recent. When I went to Philly, I was trying to see him, but he passed away a week earlier. So yeah, it sucks, I guess. Stock market, yeah. I have some money in a Roth IRA, and I did invest in stocks a couple years ago, but I spent it all manic. I had a good amount in there too, which really sucked. Yeah, guess you're a bad boy if you smoke. Smoke the Cheryl. Yeah, suck the soul out of you. Yeah, same. I mean, that's what's good about living here. I'll say South Dakota is very safe. This isn't that much of a crime area, which is something I like. Like, there is good things here. So, yeah, I spent it all manic. Yep. I had a manic episode, and I